Let heaven decide, as Jesus ponders the hearts, and see the corruption, for he's experienced it from the start. God has patiently pleaded with his people time and time again, who were supposed to be his representatives, but apostasies have begun. From Cain to King Rehoboam, from King Ahab to King Asa, from Judas Iscariot the traitor, pride, lies, and greed was their agenda.
They work in darkness, but claim the light, hiding their plans far from sight. They silence questions, control the floor, and lock the gate on the open door. Truth cries out through heaven's flame, but men in shadows guard their gain.
Even the Pharisees and the Sadducees based their faith in their works. Just because one may have the name Seventh-day Adventist does not guarantee their salvation in the new earth. God has raised up voices crying in the wilderness, protesting from generation to generation. Each were silenced, banned, or scattered because God's people preferred to mingle with heathen nations.
They work in darkness, but claim the light, hiding their plans far from sight. They silence questions, control the floor, and lock the gate on the open door. Truth cries out through heaven's flame, but men in shadows guard their gain.
Jesus warned that his faithful will be persecuted and kicked out of synagogues, warned that they will be accused of being troubles of Israel and be mocked. Religious liberty of conscience seems to be distorted with the SDA's General Conference. When the previous conference president mentioned to hold your leaders accountable, it seemed to them no longer valid. Because of their pride and kingly power, they seemed to feel unstoppable. We appeal to you in voice, poem, and song, to apologize, repent, and confess your public wrong. For souls are at stake, and it is high time to watch and pray, and stay sober and awake. We stand as Seventh-day Adventists in truth and principle, not apostasy, hypocrisy, and compromise. It is that simple. We stand on the Bible and the spirit of prophecy. We stand on all pillars of our faith and the three angels' messages in its entirety. Let heaven decide and guide all those who are true to principle, though the heavens may fall.
Stand for truth, for yours kneel, and no conclave rule your fate. Let heaven not hold aside your gate.
Entire agenda aside for the entire General Conference. There's a tremendous amount of authoritarianism right now. And I think that this particular agenda that we have in front of the GC is an illustration of this.
That we discuss the position that the church has taken on the specifically related to the statements of 2015 and 2021. Because of these positions that the church has taken, many people have suffered. I have a document that was signed by 25,000 Seventh-day Adventists in 138 countries, by 1,929 pastors, and by 4,164 medical professionals.
In reference to the issue that has been brought up by a delegate regarding that, since it has been seconded, it is fair enough for us to vote on that. But I want to strongly urge, and I have the consent and agreement of my fellow officer, Renee Kohler, my other fellow officer, Paul Douglas, that we stand united in asking this body not to put that issue on the agenda. Put that issue on the agenda. Put that issue on the agenda. Put that issue on the agenda.